live.
We are here in the midst of a little bit of a storm in Mexico, a land storm. You can't just, move the resort around the storm like you can on a cruise ship. So a little bit different.
I just got an ad in Spanish. Shout out and thank you to all of those that just watched the ads. Really appreciate you. But yeah, it's fun. We were getting French ads when we were over in France. We were getting Italian ads when we were in Italy. We have been going nonstop across the U.S., across the globe.
Truly JJ Cruise International.
North America, Europe. Honestly, I'm actually like just sitting here thinking about it. It's been a lot of places.
We've been a lot of places. It's like that song, I've Been Everywhere. What commercial is that
I've
from?
been so many
No, not that one.
in my life and time.
So we had planned to walk around this resort quite a bit, but Jared says right off the coast there is maybe a little storm brewing, and it actually feels very stormy. Very windy.
So we have this amazing swim out pool, and we're like, why don't we just do it from our room? So we're actually outside. You know, we have a little bit of canopy above us, and of course, if it gets really bad, like
It was okay. We moved inside. Oh, we're gonna hold it up here.
we're gonna hold it because that's fine. Yeah, so I don't know if this is gonna be much of a good live or not. Like, let's just be honest with you. We're always honest. This has been great Wi-Fi this whole trip, but whenever a storm comes in on a cruise ship, a storm comes in on land with satellite Wi-Fi being your main thing, it can be really tough. So I don't know. We'll see how
People
it
are
goes.
saying it's much better. So I was trying to say it wouldn't let me set the live up until I came inside earlier. So I'm thinking there's actually an internet issue when we step outside onto the patio, and the internet box is here in the room. So it might just be a very poor signal. And the closer we are to the box, the better that we're
But the
getting.
Wi-Fi has been fantastic across the resort this whole time, so it might be related to the storm of why signal out there is not as strong. I don't know. Anyways, thank you so much for joining us. If it's frozen, refresh it. It should not be frozen anymore. If it is, then hopefully
It seems
a lot
like
of people
it's
saying that.
Seems like it is not going in and out though anymore like it was. So, hello. Everyone's saying we're good now. Okay.
Yay! I'm so excited.
I think we should actually. Well, I'll give you a quick partial view of the room. I'm not going to show you kind of our messy suitcases, but then I think maybe we turn these chairs around and we put it up there. Have a little like table with the director chairs.
Okay.
Or I'll let Jared kind of show you this room, and I will do that since I have a vision here.
Oh, okay. So we're at Planet Hollywood, Cancun. For anyone that's joining us right now, we're gonna say hi to some people because we haven't been able to do that yet, and then I'll show you the room. So let's see here. First up, and thank you so much for joining us a little bit late. We literally were trying to be outside doing all this, and then it just started storming heavily, and we're like, we can't just be out here and then haul it across the resort. We're in Planet Hollywood, Cancun. The cool thing about Planet Hollywood Cancun is there's a little bit of everything. There's a little bit of family side, and then there's a little bit of adult side. Now, it doesn't mean that it's, adult. It just means that it's adults only in this section. We're on the adults only section. It's where the swim up pools are. It's where there's a whole adult pool section as well as hot tubs, bar and restaurant. There's a couple other restaurants, a Brazilian restaurant, as well as a seafood restaurant. And so all of this is just a huge resort. We were actually shocked at the size of it. But I wanted to say thank you so much to those that stuck with us here at the very beginning here, because I know that we were a little bit late trying to haul it back to our room. So hi, Melissa Blair, for being first in here. Good morning, JJ Crew family. Happy Sunday. Thank you, Melissa, for joining us. Rosetta in the house. Hello, Rosetta. All things cruising. Hey. Thank you for joining us. Miata 149, no video or audio. Hopefully that's fixed now for you. Marie, hi guys. I sail in the sunshine in 7 days, celebrating my son's graduation from high school. So excited, Marie. Have an amazing time on the sunshine. I'm so excited that you're able to take a cruise for a celebration, because that is like what cruising is for, right? To celebrate the holidays, the good times, even just to, just make sure you're celebrating life. We all should be doing that. Also, Samuel Dotson in the house. Good morning, guys. Good morning to you as well. Josie J, hello. A little wave to you back. Dana Cruz, good morning. Michelle, hey. Hope you guys are having a great time. We are having a blast, and we're going to talk all about it here. I know a lot of people have been saying that they want to know more about our land travels as well. So that's why we're going to go live here from Planet Hollywood. Hopefully, if it dies down, we'll actually be able to take you out on the resort a little bit. I already think it's dying down a little bit. It's a little windy, but I don't think it's actually raining right now, which is nice. So keep your fingers crossed. Stay tuned. We might be able to actually see this gorgeous resort live. It's absolutely amazing. Elizabeth, hey Elizabeth, hey powerful female, exciting. How is it there? It's amazing. We absolutely love it. Crystal B Cruising, good morning. Nice to see your faces. Oh, nice to see you too, Crystal. Say hi to Raven for us. Diane, Johnny Cash, I've been everywhere, man. Yes, Diane, you called it out. That is exactly it. Doreen, good morning. William Farmer, hey, William. And then let's see here, Doreen, glitchier for anyone else. Oh, and we got past this. So I'm going to keep going forward here. Ben, good morning, muchachos. Good morning to you as well, Ben. Can't wait to see you coming up here very soon. Patty Russell, hello, y'all. Good morning. Good morning to you as well. Lauren, hey, guys. Hey, Lauren, back to you. And then let's see here. And I'm getting past all of the, glitchy in the beginning, all of that stuff spinning. Much better, so much better. We're getting there. Lee Hamilton, hello, Lee. And Lauren said, how's your holiday? So I think this is a good time. Oh, and hi, Brad, as well. For anyone else coming in after this, I'm going to go ahead and show a little bit of the room here. Jordan's still getting everything set up here. But let's see this cool room. If you don't know Planet Hollywood, you should. It's all about movies. That's the thing. It's all about TV, film. So this is the beautiful area we just came from. And that's, I think, the star attraction here for this room. This is a swim out room. I think it's a swim out suite.
It's a swim out junior suite in the star class. And we can explain everything that means.
A swim out junior suite in the star class. So you do have some nice chairs if you want to sit more on the balcony or patio, but you have this really beautiful yard. And then all the way down to the canopy. And then you can see kind of far out there, there is a pool on the other side, a swim out. Let me just tell you that water is so nice. And you can kind of see how windy it is, right? That is why you probably couldn't hear as much outside, as well as the internet connection. So this is Planet Hollywood Cancun Resort. Let's just show you here. And this is pretty new. This actually came out during the pandemic, so not a lot of people have been able to stay here. But I love the color schemes. They gave us all these bottles of champagne. There's some fruit there, although Jordan turned the fruit bowl upside down to see if it would work as a stand. It did not. These are the chairs we're going to be sitting in here soon. Director and Jordan's in an actor chair right now. He's getting it set up here. But just such a cool thing. Eddie Albert said Hurricane is coming. I did see Agatha is nearby, but I don't think it's that nearby. I don't know. I could be wrong. So we obviously weren't here for long, so we did not do our unpacking situation we do on every cruise ship. We always highly recommend doing that, but we did not do that. But I just love purple. I don't know if anyone else loves purple, but that theming is like all me. I love it. So having purple all across the room is really fantastic. I also love it when you have a door that says, but first, let me take a selfie. But also the fact that there's so many mirrors in here so that people can get ready wherever they want to get ready is really nice as well. Hey, Dominique. Hey, Mary Ellen. So Jordan's over there. You can see that's the view over here.
I'm ready for you.
He's ready. Nice thing about these, and please excuse the mess. We obviously weren't planning to do this in here. They have a mini bar. Now, this hasn't been stocked since yesterday night, and we did use it last night, but there's usually some chips in there, some M&Ms, Diet Pepsi, 7-Up Pepsi, water bottles. They did even give us a bottle of tequila to start our whole stay off. That is already finished. Megan's said purple is my favorite color. And yes, I completely agree with that. It's a fantastic one. You can see in this already in the bathroom backstage. I mean, it's all Planet Hollywood. In fact, I'm going to look at the minis here just to show you kind of what it looks like. So they have these little fun things like foam party for one bath gel, rub vigorously into your head to clean your thoughts shampoo. Just such a fun way to do amenities. They also smell great. They're really great amenities there too. I'm going to show you me. Hey, but the best part and why I want to show you me is if you press this little button here that has a pH, it turns into like a perfect studio set makeup environment. And you do have a bench here as well, so you can really get your makeup done here. The mirror behind you makes it that even more perfect. Like, look how many Jareds there are in the background. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Just seeing a ton of me in the background. So I'm going to turn this off just to, save energy. And you have your private bathroom with a separate door over there. And then this shower. I'm going to turn the light on so you can kind of see the shower. But look at that. You have both rainfall shower head that you can kind of detach and put all over your body. And then you have this beautiful space with a nice bench to sit on. I think that's really nice because obviously there's a beach here, there's a pool. If you want to sit down and get some of the sand off or anything else, you can do that. So that's a quick tour of our Planet Hollywood Cancun room. Let us know the questions. I think we didn't get everything. For example, if you really want to add some liquor service here, I think it looks like it's $40. And you can actually have liquor for your entire stay, and they replace it. You can see there's like a little department there, and that really puts the rock star, or not rock star, I should say movie star experience to life. So Jordan's gonna put it up here.
Perfect.
And then we have a lot of comments and questions coming in that I didn't get to yet.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm gonna get us a couple of drinks.
This is actually really nice lighting here too.
You want to Diet Pepsi?
Sure.
Or water?
Sounds good. Actually, water's probably better.
Okay.
I'll do a water. Hey everyone. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I know this is like totally different for us. This is something that we don't normally do. We don't normally go to all-inclusives. We normally are on cruise ships. We would definitely be on a cruise ship this week if we did not have this this really incredible opportunity going on, which I think that we should definitely dive into as soon as we get to your questions. But just so you know, we are here with a group. There's a really incredible group called the Big Fab Group. They're called Big Fab Productions, and they're putting on a trip this week with a lot of different influencers and content creators. So we're down here with a whole team of people. It has been awesome.
It has been fantastic.
We have just felt so blessed to be a part of this group. We feel really lucky to have come, and we're posting tons on Instagram. So if you're following our Instagram, you're probably seeing everything that we're doing this week.
Instagram being @CruiseWithJJ. I don't think we put anything in the description on this one. So @CruiseWithJJ. You can find all of our social links on pretty much any video you go to. Just since this is a live, it probably isn't there right now.
But yeah, @CruiseWithJJ is definitely that is the Instagram that we've been kind of working on. All right, question from Jamie here. She says, how long are you in Cancun? We're actually just here until tomorrow. This was a short trip. We flew from Europe. We got in on Monday. We stayed a couple of nights not here at a really low cost resort over in the hotel zone. And then our partnership started on Thursday.
Yes.
And it's Thursday to Monday. So tomorrow we actually fly back to the United States. We've not been in the US since April 22nd. So this has been the longest stretch that we've been gone out of the country. I cannot believe we've been gone for almost 6 weeks.
I can't either. It's been honestly, and the funny thing to me is it doesn't feel like it because we've just been constantly going and exploring new places. There hasn't been a single time where we've been bored or we've felt like we just want to be home right now, because it's all new places with amazing new people. I know we'll talk about that later, but I just was going to put that out there that even though it's been a long time, it doesn't feel like it to me. At least to me. I don't know about you. It feels like, obviously I'd love to see friends and family, but besides that factor, it's just really cool to explore new places and new people and meet new people.
Yeah.
It's just one of my favorite things.
Yeah, and we do miss our friends and our family, but it's been awesome. Let's see. Aunt Lynn says, greetings from rainy gray Portland. I know, greetings from rainy gray Mexico. The weather is so bad here. Dana says, what are your plans for Christmas? Will you be cruising? Christmas, we will not be cruising. We will be back home with family. So we do normally try to reserve most holidays to be with family because we're gone the rest of the year. So it's kind of the time during the year that we do give to our families and we'll make sure with them. Dominique says, are you having an amazing time so far? We're having an incredible time.
And sorry, I was putting my head down. I literally forgot. Right after this, we have our live premiere. And I did not put it in as a pinned message just because we're moving around so much. So right after this, right at noon Eastern time, we will be going over to our live premiere of our brand new video. As we mentioned, if you're joining us here for the first time in a while, we are releasing new videos every Sunday and Wednesday. And so it's Sunday.
It's Sunday. That means it's video day. And we're releasing a video called The 7 Small Things That Celebrity Does That Makes a Difference. So obviously we just spent a lot of time on celebrity ships. You're going to be seeing quite a bit of celebrity content on the channel because we have so much filming that we did.
That's why it's a double feature today. You get land and sea.
Land and sea.
Part of what our name is, love, land, and sea.
Gosh.
We're talking about a travel agency. That's what we're saying. Love,
Powerful
land, and
female
sea.
says, love your hair, Jordan. Thank you. I did nothing with it, but I woke up.
Wait, I think I have the better hairstyle today.
Oh, come on.
It might be backwards on your screen, but it does say JJ Cruz.
Nikki W says, question, what kind of tequila was in that mini bar?
Oh, you know what? It was a smaller bottle, but it was cute.
It was a
They took
local-
it from
it
us
was-
because we finished it last night.
It was a local tequila that they put in our room, and it was a very small little bottle
Yeah.
that they gave us as a gift, as like a welcome gift.
I would say it's probably the size of this water bottle.
A little smaller.
Or
maybe.
like skinnier, but like the same height.
Yeah.
So it was really nice.
Yeah.
And that was completely just complimentary.
Cruising with JT's in the house. He says, hit the like button and subscribe, everyone. They're almost to 25K.
Oh, thank you,
are.
Cruiser JT.
Thank you so much, John.
Appreciate that. And another great content creator right there as well, if you
Yes.
don't know.
Also, Cruising Scene is here. They said Cancun is awesome. Have fun. We do love Cancun. For those of you that don't know, we were married in Cancun.
Yes.
Little known fact for
Yes.
people that may not know that. Just right, well, not around
A little
here.
bit down,
a little bit
south from here, but yeah, in the hotel zone. It was
Samuel
great.
says, when do you get back home after you drive? So we are seeing some family along the way. We have some
Family and friends.
Family and friends. We got
And
some
family that are friends.
Yes, exactly. We got family in South Carolina. We got family in, we got my best friend in Virginia. So we're going to be
Yes.
West Virginia. Virginia?
No, just Virginia, not West Virginia.
Yeah,
I
so
don't know where West Virginia came
we're
from.
going to be going to Virginia and South Carolina after this. Dominic says, you all are living the dream. Oh, and Cruising with JT put our Instagram account in there. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you
John,
so
for doing
much.
that.
I was just gonna say here, if you have any questions about our stay here or international travel, please just put question all in caps and then your question, and we will get to it. Because I know this is rare. You know, we aren't like at an all-inclusive all the time, but we have, what Jordan didn't allude to, is we've been to a lot of all-inclusives.
We have,
This
actually.
is pre-cruising. This is pre-pandemic, before JJ Cruise was a thing. We actually had a lot of all-inclusive experiences, especially in Cancun. So we kind of know some of the different resorts here. We can give you a good idea of what this compares to. So anyways, continue.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point.
And thank you for the thumbs up. I didn't even say it at all yet, and there's already 64 of you in here that gave a thumbs up. We really appreciate you getting out of the live
Yes.
chat, giving a thumbs up, and coming right back.
Question from Rosetta. What are your thoughts on the cruise fire? You know what? That was a really, really sad situation. It was a shocking situation. I can't imagine the people on the ship, how scary that must have been.
Yeah.
You know, Carnival got it out really quickly. They handled it, I think, really well. And no one was hurt or injured or had any issues. So, you know, we're just thankful people are safe and know that that is a rare occurrence.
Yeah, and I would say my two takes on it is it can it's such a rare thing. I mean, in fact, we're learning this because we're with a bunch of people that we are the only cruisers here. Everyone else has never been on a cruise ship, or maybe once when they're a kid. And what we constantly hear is people saying that, I don't know how you feel about being out on water where there's no land around in case of an emergency like that, or in case of like just the uncomfortableness of it. And I just want to reiterate that it's so rare for something like this to happen that you have a better chance of getting in an accident on the freeway and your car. You know, there's like all these things that you do in your daily life that there's way more of a chance of any kind of emergency happening than being on a cruise ship. So please, whatever you do, if you look into this and it looks horrible, know that they handled it really well and they're trained for that. And that is why there was no problems after that. I mean, it's obviously something they have to repair, and it's something that's, of course, unfortunate, but it is a safe environment. So that's my main takeaway, is that it just shows that their protocols work. That could have been a travesty. There could have been a lot of people if they weren't trained properly, and they were trained properly.
Jane wants to know how the seaweed situation is up here.
It's actually great up here. So that is a key thing. If you're going to go to an all-inclusive and you're a beach goer, you need to look at the recent reviews. Now, not just any reviews, recent, because seaweed is sometimes a seasonal thing. It can be all year round. It can be certain times higher, but if you see a lot of reviews recently saying that there was no seaweed or there's a lot of seaweed, most likely that's going to be the same case for your trip.
It's
It's not been apparent here at all.
The beach here is beautiful.
Yeah.
Honestly, we have both been, and we'll share a little bit here in maybe 10 minutes about our thoughts. I think overall we've both been extremely impressed with this resort.
Yes.
Wouldn't you say so?
Yes, this resort has handled everything so well. One thing that's always good for us is food. And the food has been fantastic.
Food's been good.
And I think that's something that all-inclusives usually get dinged for a lot. Is like they don't have to give you amazing food per se because you already paid for it. And it's not like you're going to unpay for it. That's been not the case here.
Sid Cruiser has a great question here. She said, I've never done an all-inclusive alone. Can you see it as a good option for solo travelers?
It's a great question. What I recommend is a lot of these all-inclusives do special weekends or weeks for solo travelers, single travelers, so that way most people here, or at least a group of people, are here to meet and mingle. I will say in general, it is similar to a cruise ship in the fact that there are a lot of friendly people.
Yes.
There's a lot of people that are ready to have a good time. They're ready to meet people at the bar, swim at bar especially. I think swim at bar is always one of the best places, even if you don't drink, just to go and meet people, because people are really ready to have fun and get to know other people. So I would say yes. However, if you really want to do it the best way, look for upcoming events.
The other thing I would say is what we love about Cancun is we've been to so many different all-inclusives over the last 10 years, and there really is a different excuse me, there are different, very different all-inclusives that serve very different purposes.
Yes.
So you have all-inclusives that are going to be a little bit more quiet with like a high culinary experience, lots of really good food. You're going to have other ones that are like party places that are going to be the college spring break crowd. You got other ones that are very friendly for families. This is what we have been so impressed with here at Planet Hollywood.
I agree.
Is because there is a family side and there is an adults only side.
Yes.
And there's a family pool and an adults only pool. And when we say pools, a pool is not the right word.
They're massive.
Huge, huge bodies of water.
On cruise ships, you can only have so much of a pool. In fact, like Celebrity is known for having one of the largest pools at sea, and that pool is amazing. This pool is like 4 or 5 times the size of it, and it's just one of the many pools.
Yeah.
But the size of resort and the amount of people can be here is way more than what you would get on a small cruise ship too.
Right.
So I still say that both land and sea, ocean travel as well as land travel, they both have their place in travel. We obviously cruise way more than land travel, but we have a blast when we're on land as well.
Oh, we love to travel, and we love being we love being here.
Yeah, so shout out to Planet Hollywood Cancun, because it's been a really, really great all-inclusive stay here. And we can't always say that for every all-inclusive out there.
Let's see. Lynn says, do we know how the fire started? So the fire started in the funnel on the Carnival ship. I don't know the exact details of it, but I know it went into the funnel and then it blew out the top. That's why you see those really awful pictures.
And we had JJ crew that are either on board or were getting on board or were next to it and got pictures of it or video of it. So thank you to anyone that sent that our way. We were in the midst of travel during that time, so we could not cover it news-wise. That's why we just posted to Instagram at the time. But we really appreciate you reaching out to us when stuff like that happens on your ship, and please do so in the future. You can DM us on Instagram at Cruise with JJ, Facebook, wherever it is, or even email us if you want to, if something big like that happens. Because the big thing is we want to cover it the right way. Doreen actually mentioned it here. It really just shows that they were well organized and they were prepared, and that the safety comes first. And that is exactly what we want to get out there. We absolutely hate seeing all these news articles and news briefs from people that don't know cruising and are trying to just get likes and views, and they just cover it the wrong way. They say, like, this is why you should never cruise. This is Titanic 2.0. Like, that is the worst coverage of a scenario like that. And so we just want to bring the news the right way so it can get out there the proper way.
Yep, absolutely. Powerful Female says, are you excited about Icon of the Seas? Yes, we are excited about Icon of the Seas.
We feel a little bit teased though. It feels like a little carrot with a string, because I feel like we all felt like Icon would have been released by now. The sailing days, time to come out
for sale. Yeah,
for sale. And then of course what happened instead? They released that's going to be the new world's largest ship. That's going to beat Wonder of the Seas, and that of course just makes us all like, well, this is completely different than
y'all. I hear that and I just get so tired because I have to do a ship tour of that ship, and I get exhausted. When they were like, I was like, yes, this one's gonna be a little bit smaller. It's not gonna take me 5 hours to like run around with the. No, it's gonna be. I'm already tired and I already need to take a nap.
But thank you for those that watched the ship tour, because that is exactly why we're able to do it.
Yes.
Because of people watching those ship tours.
Yes, I love doing it. I love doing it a lot. All right. CME Traveling says, good morning, JJ Crew. We love going to Cancun and Riviera Maya.
Yes.
We've never been to Riviera Maya, actually, and I want to go there. AI Resorts is our favorite. And our favorite is Hard Rock Hotel Riviera Maya.
Nice, good to know. We've been to a Hard Rock before,
Yeah.
a couple Hard Rocks actually, and we've had good times there.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we there's a lot of different chains, and both U.S., Mexican, all of that, and we've had good times at all.
Yeah, we honeymooned at Hard Rock Puerto Vallarta.
Yes.
And it was great.
Yes.
We had a really nice time there. Okay, Eddie Albert says, what is the average price for an all-inclusive? That is a great question. Another reason that an all-inclusive can be a great option for vacation is it ranges. It totally ranges. Full disclosure, last week we stayed at a very, very, very small all-inclusive. When we say very small, 2 bars, 2 restaurants.
Yeah.
The price for us to stay there per night, we got a fantastic deal, was $150 a night. Really good deal when you think food and drinks are included. And it was actually good.
Yeah, it was great. And here's the thing. I always say with all-inclusive, it depends on what you're looking for. You can really spend a lot more money and go for a shorter time. Like, for example, this one wasn't a ton of money for any reason, but at the same time, we're only staying here for a holiday weekend. So I would be more apt to spend more money on this, so that way we have a fantastic experience. Versus if you're doing 7 or 14 nights, of course, it can be luxury travel as well, but you might want to explore outside of these walls. You might want to go on a lot of excursions. You might want to eat out at some of the local restaurants that are top rated. And so it just depends on what you're doing for travel, but we've had a little bit of both on this trip.
Yeah. And just to give an example for this trip, and we've talked about this before on the channel, you all could have been here with us.
And we probably can come the next time it happens.
So we opened this up to the JJ Crew. The cost to join us here this weekend, if you were here right now, was between $800 and $1,000 for the room. That was for 2 people for 4 nights. So
it's a steal.
Really, a really good deal. Planet Hollywood is super nice. The rooms are nice. You just saw one of the rooms.
The food's been great.
The food's been good.
The entertainment's been great. They have nightly entertainment throughout the night. They also have a movie theater here, so you can see a lot of the recent films, like the newest Spider-Man. All that kind of stuff is in the cinema right now. It's just really a nice resort. And if you love swimming, and if you love being out in pools and drinking in the pools and just relaxing, it's been really nice.
It has been
fantastic.
It's been a really good time. So next year, if we do this with Planet Hollywood again, it'll be the same type of ordeal. This will be open to the JJ Crew. You can come, be with us, vacation with us for a few nights. Obviously, very different from one of our group cruises. Very, very different. But just another place that you can come and be with Jared and I and hang out and vacation.
Also, thank you so much to all those giving the thumbs up. I think we can hit 100 thumbs up right here. So if you haven't yet, can you get out of the live chat real quick, hit the thumbs up and come right back. We really appreciate it. It would be awesome to hit 100 real quick. It just helps us get out to even new cruisers or new travelers that want to see other people like them. And so you giving a thumbs up really helps us get out there to new demographics as well.
Yes. Thank you for everyone that's liking this. Let's see here. Question. Oh, how is the entertainment at the resort? You kind of said that. The entertainment's been good.
And it's been varied. Everything from circus acts to variety acts. There's a fire show the first night. They had was it? Oh my gosh, I can't think of the theme, but it is James Bond themed. I can't think of the tag that they have. It's like Live to Bond or something like that. And that was really cool. They had people singing. I mean, they have a little bit of all of it, a saxophonist, all these different things here at the resort. For us, we've been a part of this group, so we've actually had really great entertainment and events for the group as well, including like canapes, drinks, cocktail nights. We had a whole red carpet runway last night. It was a blast.
It was really
dressing
fun.
up in your finest attire. We all have that dream of being on a red carpet one day to just walk it. I could care less what it was for. It could be for Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'd be like, I'm here for it. And I will dress to the nines for it. And that was fun to do that here at the resort. And of course, Planet Hollywood's the perfect place to do it. They have a red carpet. They love to do that. It's all about movies and film here. So it's really fun.
Hello there says, going to Mexico in June. Curious what paperwork is needed. I hear the FFM immigration form is what you can do online before leaving. Are there other forms that you need to do before you arrive?
Great question. So on our flight over here, so if you don't know, we came from Turkey. on our flight over here.
We did.
And that was a whole nother thing we could talk about another time, because that was an interesting start in a very stressful environment at first. We loved Turkey, and Turkish Airlines was where we took. We'll talk more about that later. But on our flight, if you're flying over into Mexico, to Cancun, wherever it is, PV, Puerto Vallarta, wherever you're going, you do have something to give you on the flight, and you just fill it out. It's not hard. It's just like flight information, where you're going, your passport info, just stuff for tracking, kind of like basic tracking, easy tracking. Once you get to the airport, you hand that to the agent there for customs. They go ahead and ask you a couple questions, and then you stamp it, and you're on your way. You keep a portion of it, though, because you need that to return home. So keep that with your passport. For returning home, you need to have that. Obviously, you have to have your passport. But on top of that, then you have to get a COVID test within 24 hours of you leaving. So we're getting that later today here, because we're leaving tomorrow.
Yep.
And then also give basic tracing information. So the tracing information is just like your name, how long you were here, where you're going in the U.S. in case if there's anything, so they can trace you, and email. So it's nothing hard. All of it's nothing hard. Just make sure you're prepared. But that's for any travel.
That's for any travel coming back into the U.S. When you are coming back, except for cruising, cruise ship, you can go on and come back without taking a COVID test. But if you're doing land travel coming into the U.S., you do need a COVID test to do that.
We are one away. Who's going to be number 100? I can't wait to see it.
Jamie Wilhite says, I'm so sorry, I'm like having a hard time reading. I'm going to start my Cancun JJ Cruise Fund.
Yes!
Yeah!
You know what? This is the other thing. If you are interested in seeing kind of the stuff that's happened so far on our trip, you can go over to our Instagram to the highlight reel. And a lot of people don't know what the highlights are even, but when you go to stories, by just clicking on the picture, you can see what's happening for the last 24 hours. After that, we put it in our highlights, which is right above our posts, and you can do it based on what destination you want. For example, we have some people that we're working with as their travel agents that are going to Italy. So they can go based on each port we went to and check out what we did, what we recommend, what we don't recommend, all through our Instagram. So feel free to check that out for Planet Hollywood Cancun as well.
Mary Ellen Dillon says the Mexican border form has been done for many years prior to COVID-19. Yes, we've had to do that for every time we've gone to Mexico.
Exactly, and it's super easy.
It's so super easy. Susan was number 100.
Yay!
Yes, Susan.
Yay, Susan, and thank you to the other 5 of you that right after that gave a thumbs up as well. We really appreciate it.
Yes. Dominique says, I feel so old because I haven't a clue how to use Instagram.
You know what? And that's okay. If you don't do Instagram, or if you don't do Facebook, and that's where we're JJ Cruise FB on Facebook, it's totally fine. We just want to make sure you know that exists, because so many people come to us every single time we announce it or we say it. Like, oh my gosh, I wish I knew this existed earlier, because you literally do what we consider like daily vlogs from there.
Yeah.
We really go ahead and show you our day-to-day life on our Instagram channel. And so if you want that, it's out there, and we don't want you to be missing out. But if you don't, that's completely fine. Someone just said it's their first cruise tomorrow, Magic.
Yes,
Alicia.
Oh my goodness. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you.
Enjoy the magic.
First time cruise is... I just hope you fall in love with cruising just like I did.
Yes. And I don't know how long you're going, who you're going with, but all of these things can play into a factor of, how your cruise goes. So, I highly recommend, because my first cruise was a little bit, on the rocks. And then my second cruise was fantastic. So, here's the thing. I hope you enjoy Magic. I hope it's a fantastic journey. If anything you have troubles with, let us know, and we'll recommend you your next cruise.
Okay, so while we have this, I want to do a quick time check. We got 15 minutes, about
15.
And so we're going to go over to our live premiere. There's about 118 of you in here. So let's just give a quick reminder. We are doing a live premiere right after this. So we're going to be live here, and then we're going to be releasing a video. So what we would love is in 15 minutes, we'll put the link up for that video, and everyone to just go over there.
It's already up.
Join us there.
It's at the top. It's pinned at the top.
Oh,
Obviously,
there you
if you go there now, it's just a waiting page, because we aren't live there. We're live here. However, right at that time, we're going to do our live chatting over there. So we will be live chatting through that video as well.
Absolutely. Okay, I have here...
And let's just, for anyone that's new, because we got some new, I just want to show...
Oh, that's really foggy.
It's very foggy because it's cold in here and it's hot out there because it's Cancun. But I'm just going to open up real quick to show you. It is completely raining. That's why we're not outside right now. But I wanted to show it to you because it's absolutely gorgeous out here. Besides the rain that's happening right now, which is, it's tropical climate. So it's going to for about 30 minutes and they'll be good. But it's absolutely just so gorgeous, so peaceful to walk out. There's a swim out pool if you're just joining us. Just want to show that because we wanted to make sure people that are joining us now know why we aren't walking around the resort, because we would love to be.
We planned on walking around the resort, and then the rain had other plans
The rain
for
had
us.
plans other than what our plans were.
Okay, I love this question from Kim. She said, I've been to a couple resorts in Riviera Maya, and the wine is always terrible. Have you tried the wine there? So here's something that I'm just going to say. We came from Italy. And we are not eating at the Italian restaurant here, nor are we drinking any wine, because we just had 2 weeks of pasta and wine every day.
And we're going to savor every single handmade pasta before we go back to like an Olive Garden.
Yes. So we are not drinking the wine on the resort. I have no clue how it is. I don't plan on trying it just because we're going to talk about this more, but we had unbelievable wine experiences. We had a day in Tuscany where we went to a farm and we were given a traditional Italian meal with wine. It was amazing. So we're holding on to that.
Yes, and I was just going to put a second little stamp of something here. We are true believers, and wherever you go, if you can, try to drink what is native to there.
Yes.
Or what's local. And so even though we don't drink tequila all the time anywhere else, we try to do as many tequila drinks here while we're in Mexico, as well as any other like local beers, local anything. Even if it's just tropical fruits, a lot of times those tropical fruits are added to drinks down here and they make it like amazing because they're fresh. So that is what we recommend here. In Italy, we had our go-to is rum and diet. So we go over there and we try their rum. It is not the same rum even if they say it is not the same rum.
It is not Caribbean rum.
But of course it's not. You know, like we're all the way across the ocean and like it's got to travel some distance to get there. Of course they could have the same stuff, but it's just not what's native there. And so that's what we recommend. That's same for dishes as well. Like do what's local if you can. Obviously not everyone can drink tequila. Not everyone can drink wine, whatever it may be. Just do what's best for you.
Let's see. Antlin says, JJ Cruz, when you're in the position of needing a test to enter a country, where do you get that test? Does customs give that? Do the airline do that? It seems a bit daunting. So if you're at a resort, more than likely the resort has testing. So
Yes.
There's testing here at Planet Hollywood. We're actually going to go probably after our live premiere of our video and get that done to just get it out of the way for today. But most of the resorts will have it. Most of the time it is not included, and you do have to pay for it. So
Yes.
Today we do have to pay $35 per person to get our test done.
Which is not bad.
It's
at
not
all.
bad.
And a lot of times there are other little sites around resort zones too.
William says, question, how is the travel agent business going? It is going well. We need to get him a lot busier. So if you need a cruise booked, Jared needs to be booking more.
Yes,
so
I'll
that
put it in
is
here just so that everyone has the actual spelling here. It's just jj@lovelandandsea.com. But I know that that's a lot of words for an email address. So I'm just going to put it in point blank. So anyone that wants to book their upcoming cruise can do so with us. It is also on most of our video descriptions as well. But yeah, jj@lovelandandSea.com. That gets sent to us. And then from there, we go ahead and handle it with whoever is available at the time. So it goes to me first. And if I'm working on something really heavily and Jordan's available, you might be sent to Jordan. But most of the times I'll be handling it because I'm the less of the two.
No, y'all,
busy.
I am so busy and Jared is not. So we need to get him busy. So if you need a cruise,
And I'm loving the people that have booked with me here. I know there's
Yes.
some even in the chats right now. Thank you for doing so because it is so much fun. I'm like, every time I book another cruise, I'm so excited for people. Like, I just want to get more people to cruise. Oh, we have a knock on the door. Let me go see who
a
it
knock
is.
on the door.
This is not a special guest.
Jamie says, how far can you swim from your pool? So the swim out is actually really, it's just kind of a small area, plenty of room for the two of us. But they're all kind of connected. So we're actually here with a group, and the group has like a bunch of the rooms down this ravine that we can swim through. So it's a small little area. You can't swim to the main pool, but you can swim in a little bit of an area. Looks like our mini fridge is getting restocked.
Thank you so much, classes.
Hello. Okay, let's see. Rohan says hello. Welcome to Cancun. What do you think of the hotel zone? So we love the hotel zone, but we're not in the hotel zone actually right now.
Now, our one recommendation from the hotel zone, just for whatever resort you go to, is get out and just explore for one night in that hotel zone. It's a lot of fun. One thing
Yes.
we would always recommend is Coco Bongo. It is a little bit of a price to get in. It does include all your drinks. However, the shows and entertainment is like on another level. It's like just the same quality as Vegas, if not higher. It's so fantastic.
Yes.
You see like music videos almost being performed in front of your face. You know, Beyonce's Single Ladies, for example, might happen, and you're like, is that Beyonce herself? It's really cool.
Crystal B. Cruisen is here, and Tammy T is here. Hello to both of you. Tammy, thank you for the shout out. She said, Jared is my TA, and he's amazing. I use him.
Yes, Tammy. I mean, and thank you for booking with me. It's one of those fun things of like you meet so many great people, and so being able to book their cruise to just have a blast and celebrate great milestones or just life. It's fun. It's a really fun job.
Okay, so I want to just take a couple of minutes here at the end to just talk very quickly about what we're doing here because it is really special what we're down here doing.
Yeah.
I had said in the beginning, we are here with a group called Big Fab Productions. There's a lot of content creators and influencers here at the resort right now. Lots of pictures.
Gracias.
Thank you. Lots of people taking pictures, lots of people taking video. It's just a really, really cool group of people. But we are down here for a reason. We are down here alongside an organization called Free Mom Hugs, and there is an ongoing fundraiser for that. So this is not like a pitch for money, but it is just letting you know, like, we're down here. Are you going to drop the link in there?
Let me see if I can grab it.
So Free Mom Hugs is an organization. It is an organization of moms who want to be there for people in the LGBTQ plus community. So people that maybe don't have a mom or people that just need.
Sorry, go ahead. It is on our profile
It's on our
now
profile.
for Cruise with JJ on Instagram. You can't share it past there because it is hosted on Instagram. So you can see it on our profile. It says supporting Free Mom Hugs. If you want to donate there, you can. But go ahead, continue.
But yeah, Free Mom Hugs is this organization of just wonderful women that are there for children who just don't have parents, who don't have either parents that support them or don't have parents that are just in their lives in general. It's a really, really incredible organization. It's an important organization. This is not something Jared and I necessarily talk about on our channel a lot. But Free Mom Hugs is an organization that we love, that we support and we want to support. And we're down here for that purpose, to help with this fundraiser and all of that. So
if you can, I just want to share like a 2-minute story here. They got started because literally a mom realized, when she was put up to the chance of choosing her daughter versus her beliefs at the time, she chose her daughter or her son. And with that, she realized, you know what? There's a lot of kids out there, teens, kids, young adults who haven't hugged their mom in years because their mom abandoned them, left them alone, disowned them for who they are. And that is something we really don't talk a lot on this channel. However, we know that a lot of people out there are of the community. They are a part of Pride. They have a lot of pride. And even if it's as an ally, you can all understand that being disowned for who you are, being rejected for who you are by the person who brought you into this world is one of the hardest things possible. We are both lucky to not have that. We have amazing moms.
amazing moms.
However, there's so many people who haven't. And so, for example, this woman went to a pride parade and gave her first hug out to somebody who needed it. And that person said they would not let go because they have not hugged their own mom in, I think it was 10 years or something.
Literally the like she describes that embrace with the person not wanting to let go because they needed that hug so badly. I don't think that we realize when that's something that's missing in our lives, how special it is and how important it is. And we take that for granted so much. We take for granted the fact that, we both have wonderful, amazing moms that we can hug at any time, but there's so many people out there that don't. So
they do an amazing thing. As simple as a hug can change a person, and it can also really help somebody get back on the right track if they're really depressed, really sad, or really having a hard time. Just having a mom come into play here, and she's even gone a step further and been going to weddings and standing in for moms as well. Just an incredible organization. So we do have that on our channel on Instagram. I can't share. I try to share it on YouTube, but if you go to Cruise with JJ on Instagram, and if you do want to support by donation, you can. It is available there. However, if you can't, if you don't have the money to support there, maybe just look into our organization a little bit more. It looks like some people are looking of, I mean, there are a lot of people being a proud mom of LGBTQ plus kids and teens and even young adults here. It's amazing to see you all on the channel. We love you so much, and we're so appreciative of all the parents out there that are accepting and loving of their child, because that is something that truly does change a kid's life. So thank you for putting all your stories out there. And of course, if you want to join them or, you know, try to support them in other ways, I think this is a thing that's nationwide. So if you do even want to look at a local chapter or anything like that, that would be helpful as well.
Oh my goodness. Pamela Brower said, I just donated. Very easy to do. Very important cause. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pamela.
And it is a super important cause.
It
I
is.
mean, it really, really is. And it's something, again, this isn't something Jared and I talk about often, but because we're down here with this group and there's been so much effort put into supporting, you know, this cause and this organization, we had to talk about it. And it's something we actually really believe very, very firmly in. So thank you to Pamela. Anyone else that feels like they want to give a donation, you know, it's definitely appreciated. But definitely just check out, like Jared said, if you can't donate, that's not a problem. But definitely check out
check out the organization, and it is Free Mom Hugs.
Look at that. Nikki said I'm going to look into
well.
donating and maybe volunteering. And that's the other thing, that it's an organization you can be a part of as well,
And-
if that's something you want to do.
Easy thing to be a part of, because it's just going and hugging people. I
Yes.
mean, literally, I think in all honesty, you both get something out of that,
Yeah.
right? You know, you don't know how much you're giving to that other person to hug them in a time of need or just to give them that love. But also, we all get a little bit of love back with that as well. So thank you so much, Pamela, and anyone else that's going there to donate or go to register to be a part of Free Mom Hugs. And also, just thank you to all the moms out there that have already come out here, moms and dads that are out there with LGBTQ kids and that are very supportive and are proud of their kids. That is... It really means a lot to us. I'm not gonna cry, but I'm close to it. So it's just it's amazing to see that, and we really appreciate you.
Yeah, hearing the woman that started it talk about it it's emotional. Her story is just so special, and being,
Oh my gosh, I am gonna cry.
being like a part of this community, it is definitely something that
Oh, wow.
it's definitely something that is very near and dear to our hearts. And obviously, we have a lot of LGBTQ plus friends that don't have parents. And to sit across the table from someone and hear about their experience is very, very hard, and it's heartbreaking. And so this organization is amazing. I think that we've said enough about it.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much for everybody
Melissa just donated as well. Thank you,
is-
Melissa, for donating.
Oh my goodness.
This is just one of those things that yeah, it touches our hearts, because we also think of, these are not just, you know, young adults going to pride parades. These are kids, teens of all ages that, you know, at any time they might be having this journey in their life, and they don't always get the support back. So it is really helpful to have someone be there for them, to support them in the smallest way of his hug. So thank you so much for everyone that has donated, and for anyone that is going to be a part of it. That's really, really cool.
Nikki says, I'm not crying, you're crying. Okay, so we need to shift gears a little bit, because we do have this live premiere coming out in 3 minutes. So here's what we're gonna do. Thank you to everyone for joining this live. I apologize. I know some people are asking us to walk around the resort. There is a big storm outside right now. We wanted to. Our plan for this live was to walk around. It was not to be sitting in our room.
I'm just glad it wasn't completely canceled, because at one point we thought this was going to be not just weather delayed, it was going to be weather canceled.
Yes,
So
and
that is a
we're
good thing.
thankful we were able to actually go live, because at first we were having an issue even getting connected.
Yes.
So
The
let's.
top of this chat is the link.
Yes.
So
in
feel
blue.
free, at this point on, feel free to click that link and head over there. We're going to jump over there here in a minute and start the live chats over there. In fact, I might do that right now so that I can start the live chats over there. But thank you so much for joining us. Honestly, here's the thing. We're going to be live there for the time that the video is live there as well. So feel free to ask more questions there. We can, of course, go ahead and answer any of the questions we missed here, over there. But also follow us on Instagram at Cruise with JJ. Go support Free Mom Hugs, whether it's through our link or by joining a local chapter. And we do plan to release another video every Wednesday and Sunday, as well as go live in the future. Hopefully once a week is what we plan on, but of course there'll be some weeks that just not able to happen.
All right, yes, start clicking that link. I'm going to answer one last question, then we're going to go over there. Daddy Pluto wants to know what resort we're at, first off, and secondly, how do you do excursions and go to like places like Chichen Itza when you're wanting to get out of the resort? You can book excursions through your hotel, and we're at Planet Hollywood. So there's an excursions desk here. If you came here and wanted to do that particular excursion, you could do it
And of
here.
course, you
book
can do it through
here.
your travel agent as
Or
well.
through your travel
and
agent.
sometimes they have a better rate.
Yes.
And
All
we
right.
miss them.
Let's go ahead and let's all hop over there. I'm going to hop over there as well. We love you all. Thank you so much for being here today.
Yes.
We will see you in the comments in the other video.
Yes, join
right
the other
now.
video at the top of the chats right now. I see 100 of you still here. Go on over to that video and let's continue this chat.
Yes.